Victor 80 is in the building. How you doing, bro?
I'm good.
Yes. I think it was about 2-3 weeks ago. I think I saw you somewhere around Ikoyi here. It was like you were giving back to the community.
Okay, yeah. At Obalende.
See, I'm not a stalker, but I was going to get food and then I saw you. I was like, this is really, really impressive. It's like, and I, off the top of my head, I was like, yo, they're gonna collect money for this guy. But how important do you think it is as an artist, to give back to the community, just like you did the other day?
Okay, I feel like it's a very important thing. It should be an obligation for us to give, actually.
Absolutely.
Because God has blessed us.
Yes.
And I feel like whichever way that we can bless others through our God-given talent, it doesn't necessarily have to be like financially, but from every aspect. Yeah. Our time, words of encouragement, and whatever you have to give. We all have something to give, definitely, so we should give.
Big ups to you. I mean, when you walked in, the first thing I said to you was, yo, I'm going to show you a throwback picture of both of us back in 2019 and when you first dropped Red Eye. Mm-hmm. Tell me if this doesn't shock you.
Oh, exactly.
Yo!
Forget that. I remember now.
We've come a long way. Look at me. I was an intern then, and as fate will have it, as God will have it, I'm here now. And I can apply the same to your story as well. What do you think has been the biggest change since 2019 up until now? Because then you had just dropped Red Eye. Now you're on your third project.
Yeah. This is actually like third project. Yes. First album though, but third project.
First album, third project. What has been the major difference from then till now?
Okay, I feel like I've actually grew in every aspect of my life. How I communicate, how I see things, my POV and the rest of it. When I came, first I was actually young and naive. I didn't know how to go about so many things. I was like, okay, this and this and this and this. Yeah. From there, from the label, becoming an independent artist and all that. So I've actually, in every area of my life, I can't really specifically say that just this or just this.
Yeah. Any regrets?
I don't have any regrets. Lesson learned though, but no regrets.
And something about you is you have this phrase that you always use, ahead.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
So it's like always moving forward. Yeah. Absolutely love it. And it's funny you mentioned the label issue. I think when you first dropped Red Eye, you were under SJW.
Yes.
You went ahead to drop Nothing to Prove. And that was under Red Eye. I'm guessing you went solo for that one. And then now that you've dropped Realness Over Hype, it was under Red Eye and Euphor's Nation.
Yeah.
What has that journey been like? And I want you to use this opportunity to also advise upcoming artists that are probably listening to us right now. What has been the biggest lesson you've learned from all those movements that you've made?
I think like the biggest lesson is patience, actually. It's patience. Don't be in a hurry to prove anything to anybody, like I normally would say. Just take each steps as it comes, because each step actually serves a purpose. So you don't move from ladder 1 to ladder 10. Just take every step as it comes and take each day as it comes, and you are going to get there.
I love it, man. And I'm also learning from this. All right, so let's talk about the project real quick. There's a feature that's anybody opens that project, the first feature that is the most eye-catching one is See God.
Yeah, you want to about.
How did that come about, bro?
Okay, I actually put that on my social media some time ago before the release of the project. That's actually like one of the most special collaborations to me, because I had that song. I wrote that song like 10 years ago. Ooh. Yeah, and I wrote it in mind, and I was like, I'm going to put Baba on this song one day. I don't know how it's going to come about, but this song is going to be on my first album, and I will put Baba in it. So I've had that song when I dropped the Red Eye EP and Nothing to Prove, but still it didn't make it to those places because I wanted it to be unique, and I wanted it for Realness Over Hype, the album especially. Yeah. So, and that was how it came about. Then the next thing I met, long story short, I met Two-Face at an event. I was like, Baba, I have a song that I want us to work on. And I said, okay, no problem. You know that kind of, no, okay, no problem. But I knew he did not listen to the song, because if you already told me. Because I called like a week later, and I was like, Baba, how fun. I called his manager. Big shout out to Efe Omoroge. And I was like, Baba, how far without them enjoying to Baba? I say, okay, let me call him. Then the next thing, according to him, he said, when he called to Baba, he was like, bro, how far that Victor been? I said, I never hear him. He said, okay, just give it a minute. Just listen to it and call me back.
Yes.
He said, he didn't get up to a minute. Baba called him. I was like, how can we set up a session?
Yo.
Let's record this song, like, sharp. And according to Baba, when he came, he said, when he was playing the song before he came, Annie DB, I was like, is that your song already? Like, have you, you understand? So you see, like, everything just connects once without stress and all that. So,
yes. And that's how God works, man. Now, there's something really, really important that I must touch on. The way you label your projects. It's like you're telling a story with the title. It's a phrase. It's always a phrase.
Yeah.
And I absolutely love it. All right. Your first project, Red Eye. I'm fresh onto the scene. Red Eye, ready eye. And my eye be red. I just want to tear everything down. I just want to bust onto the scene. And then you went independent and then you dropped Nothing to Prove.
Yeah.
And now Realness Over Hype. Why Realness Over Hype?
Okay, Realness Over Hype is like, it's more like a reflection of my life and I am right now. You understand? I've gotten to a point where I got to realize that I should not be moved by the whole bandwagon or the circumstance or things that are happening around me.
Absolutely.
You understand? I have a focus and I have a direction. I have a purpose why I'm doing all these things.
Yeah.
So whatever that is happening on the outside should not dictate my direction.
Yeah.
Yeah. It can actually improve me or do whatever it wants to do to me, but not dictate my direction.
Yeah.
You understand? So I've been on that level for a while and okay. This is it.
That's dope. That's dope. Now, I know a lot of artists don't like answering this question, but I will ask you regardless. Okay. And, you can give me an answer, but you can give me a clue as well. Which song stressed you the most on this album?
I feel like it's actually the one with me.
We're going to get to that. and I'm guessing because maybe clearance issues.
I think it was a clearance, and I had plans to actually do shoot the video and all that before the project. You understand? I just wanted to get like one or two things on ground before the release of the song, but I couldn't do that because Mayo was actually traveling from one place to another. You understand? And today this one, tomorrow is this one, tomorrow that one. So we didn't get to do all that before the release of the song. So I feel like that's actually the one.
Okay. What's your favorite song on the project?
That I cannot say because every time I listen to this song, do you know one thing? The thing is that most of the time I'm going to be honest with this one. Because most of the time, after singing all these songs, I probably do not know how to define these songs.
Okay.
Because I just moved with how I was feeling at that particular time, at that point in time, and how I want people to see things I want people to see. Yeah. But sometimes my fans get like, so I was reading something on Twitter and somebody was actually like breaking down the album for me. I was like, okay. Now my project is this. You understand? So me, I don't really, there's no like particular song today. Okay. Like, 3 days ago now, I was playing Your Heart like back to back. I was like, okay, I really said something. Because there was a thing I said in the song. I've never got to listen to that verse too. Like, although it's my song, no doubt.
Yeah.
You know, so where I said, how do I say I love you in French where you hold me down? I must confess. I'm speechless in English and Spanish. Maybe Swahili will be easy. A job I make pay Mr. Easy. So I heard that line.
That's hard.
Yeah, you understand?
That is actually hard.
So when I don't know how I come up with those words and all that. So me, I just feel like I was in my seventh heaven. Just
I love it. Love it.
You understand?
All right. So how do you pick the guys that you want to work with? Say you have a feature, you have a song, you want someone to feature on it. How do you pick the specific artist that you want on your project? Is it that you think that they can relate to your story? Yeah. Or how does it all come together?
Okay, for me, I'm not actually a sentimental person when it comes to collaboration. I hardly compromise. Okay. I don't do it because of this or that. I have to be intentional about it. Like the Tubaba one, you saw how long it took me for me to get there. Even if I was unable to put him on the album first, I actually postponed the album because of most of those features. Oh. You understand? And Tubaba was one of them. Yeah. I was supposed to drop it like before them, but I said, no, this is how I wanted this in my head. I've actually pictured this in my head and I'm going to make it manifest regardless. Okay. You understand? No matter how long it's going to take me. Yeah. So for me, I'm intentional about them. Yeah. Like the one with Bella. While I was recording this song, the first thing, you can ask my manager, the first thing I said was, I recorded that song like 2020. And while I was recording, I said, no, just leave this verse 2 for Bella. So when I met Bella, we are supposed to, like, you know how artists are now, we want to play a couple of songs, and I say play me a couple of songs. I deliberately did not play the Eye Clear song. So I had to play like two songs. And I said, okay, these ones I do. Immediately as he heard Eye Clear, the first 20 seconds, well, I said, this is the song.
Yo, this is crazy.
You understand? So it's more like a spiritual connection between me and everybody that actually collaborated on the project. And the one with my brother Joshua, I did a big shout out to him. I actually stole that song for him. That is his own song. That's like the first time someone is writing like a whole song for me. Okay. You understand? So he wrote the song.
You saying that you stole it from him, it's just like, yo, that's another level of brotherhood, man. It's crazy.
So you understand? So he wrote the whole song. I was like, bro, I need this song in my album, but this is the song that's going to complete my album. He said, but you don't have a verse. I said, don't worry, just sing the verse for me. I go tell me, I go sing what you sing. I'll do that. I have that done. And for me, your own, I just sent it to him. When I was recording the song, I said, no, Mayor is the best person to fit into this song. So there has to be some sort of chemistry in my head first. I have to visualize it in my head. I'm not just going to go to you that I want to do a collaboration with you. I have so many people. I have songs that I collaborated with people that did not make it to the album. And one of the most painful ones for me was actually the one with Oladapo.
Oladapo, I love Oladapo. That guy is so talented.
I swear, Ola with the most. I swear.
Last week I had Ladipo on the show, and he said the same thing about this same Oladapo guy. That guy is really talented, man.
So one of the songs that didn't make it, but hopefully my next project I'm going to put
How soon should we be expecting?
I think from now on, I'm not going to lie. I think for now, I like the whole project thing. I like how it came out. I like from the song arrangement to everything. I did that myself. You understand? When it comes to that part, I did that myself because I was intentional about this particular album. And I feel like I'll be dropping albums often.
Look, man, we're looking forward to it. Lovers of music like myself, yo, drop those albums, man. Drop those projects so we can just obviously put money back in the pockets of you guys that, you know, doing and waving the flag high for us. All right. So final thoughts. What do you want your listeners to take away from this project?
Okay. Like I said, it's realness over hype. I want you to listen to it from like a real point of view. Just free your mind. Don't be uptight. Get the message right. You understand? Because the songs
don't be uptight. Get the message right. This guy is still rhyming.
I didn't even notice.
I'm tired, man. I'm tired.
You see how you're doing that. This is how my friends react. They'll be like, Victor, you don't know what you're saying in that song. I did that.
Oh my goodness, man.
You understand? So you see, for me, because where I was vulnerable in most of the song where I had to be. I was acting strong where I had to be, where I had to be a man. You understand? So for me, I just want to it's almost like different shades of life. You understand? So you just go through them, whichever one way fits into your story. Just take that one and leave. But you must see a song that fits into your story.
Everybody must. I'm sure. I'm absolutely positive about that. All right. Final words for, you know, your team, your manager, you know, everybody that has been supporting your music, people like us that play your music constantly back to back. Any final words for us?
I'm not going to lie. A very big shout out to Beat FM. I see the tweets always. They see your name. No worry.
100.
Yeah, you understand?
Yes.
So, everyone that has been supportive to the DJ, my team, Team Red Eye, everybody that has been supportive, and my fans out there, I can't even forget that part. You understand? So, everybody that has been holding me down, big shout out to you. Let's keep it going.
Yes. Now, this is the collaboration I think I like the most. I like all of them, but this is one, and it's the one that stressed you the most. So why not just play it? This is Owolo Shea, Victor AD, and the Mayoko of Victor AD's brand new project, Realness Over Height.
Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe for more content like this. And also, don't forget to check out all the other content on the other shows on the Beat 99.9 FM.